Hello, I'm Manny Kuchera, and this is What to Do Bemidji. Today, we're meeting with Marcia Larson of the Parks and Rec Department to learn more about the great parks this town has to offer. Come on, let's check it out.
Park is a really great park. It's a little bit smaller. We have a lake association over there, South Lake Association, that kind of takes care of the park for us. So the cool thing about that park, it is very closely monitored. What people probably don't know is you see the tennis court, the basketball court, and the pavilion and playground equipment, but then also adjacent to the park, or as part of the park, is also a fairly wooded area. So that's really kind of pretty open. So it's a nice area where people can kind of go and walk around and kind of get a little bit more of that forest nature feel that sometimes is lacking in urban parks. So North Lake Urban Park is right now just an undeveloped piece of property. I think in our master plan we identified it as something we'd like to develop in the future, but we really don't have a lot of plans on what that park would be developed as. It's a really nice piece of property, and its location is pretty nice. There's a lot of residential around it, so I know some people threw out the ideas of community gardens. We've done that on some of our plots, and just some other family-friendly amenities. But at this point, we're just kind of waiting for a little bit more development and growth, and kind of need for it. Gordon Falls Park is, again, it's a neighborhood park that's very busy. That is one park that we are looking at probably doing some improvements next year. We're looking at replacing the playground equipment that is currently in there with some new updated equipment. Looking at the basketball court, which is pretty busy amenity in there, and maybe redoing the basketball court. Parks and Trails Commission was also talking maybe about putting a shade structure in there and just kind of upgrading the amenities. The park is a little bit of a treasure. A lot of people don't know it's there because it's, again, kind of secluded in a neighborhood, but very busy and just a cool little park. Library Park. Library Park is adjacent to Paul Bunyan Park, which most people are aware of. Exactly where Paul Bunyan Park ends and Library Park begins, we're not sure. They kind of merge into each other. It was named due to the Carnegie Library that people can find right in the middle of the park. It's also the home of the Dragon Boat. Their camp is up there, the team camp, so that gets pretty busy. And also Art in a Park, which has been utilizing that area for many years. It's because of the nice shaded, kind of quiet area that it is. I'm Marcia Larson, and that wraps up this episode of What to Do Bemidji. Until next time.